YouTube, it's Jada from Two Where to Find. Welcome to another one of my speed builds. I call today's build the tiny greenhouse, and you'll see why in a little moment. Well, at first I was trying to go for a really tiny house, maybe a 5 by 5, but then I decided not to because I didn't really know how I would um, fit everything together and just like create a floor plan that would really work. So I decided not to go with the 5 by 5. However, I will do a 5 by 5 build sometime maybe later, early next week or over the weekend. So you'll get that video on Monday hopefully. So yeah, I was originally deciding to do a 5 by 5 house, but then like I had like doing the build, like I was being flooded with new inspirations and stuff like that. And then I had this idea. I wanted to do a greenhouse, and I wanted to look really green, but I wanted to have a bit of color. So actually, I did wanted it to be like figuratively green and literal green. So I did make the painting on the house green, and I did have it like a greenhouse farm in the backyard and stuff like that. So yeah, and then there's this place, the walkway to the house, where it's just a lot of green grass and green flowers and shrubs and stuff like that. So yeah, this house is really really green, like it's really green. So and then I think that little fountain there, it's just, I think it's a really cool thing to do because most tiny houses, like, they're just tiny and they have a lot of grass and a lot of trees, and yeah, they don't really look that, well, they don't really look that much. I don't even know what to say right now, but they don't usually have like fountain, walkways, and stone paths and stuff like that. So yeah, and I added a garage. Closer to the end of the build, I added a garage, and it was really cool because I did add it on like a foundation, and then I kind of made a ramp to go up into the garage. You'll see that in a moment, and you'll better understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was really cool to do, and it was kind of me experimenting on like using ramps and seeing if it will work and stuff like that. And it did, and I was really pleased with it. Although although it could have been a lot smoother, but it's just the thing with roofs. So anyways, it was good enough. So yeah, I was pretty proud of what result that I got and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm about like finished with the structure of this house right now. As you can see, it's really small. It's nothing big. It's quite small. It's 2 bedroom, 1 bath, and just sketching down some. But it's not a full dining room. It's just like maybe a table, a couple chairs, and yeah, that's basically it. And just one sofa. I mean, this house is really tiny if you really look at it. So it's a real tiny house. As it doesn't have a master suite. It just has 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. And the garage, I think the garage is like the same exact size as the entire main floor. Like, yeah, I do think the garage is the same size as the entire main floor. So yeah, that's what's going on for this house. And then you have a pool out back and like a monkey bar for a child, because a child will live in this bedroom. Maybe it'll be a starter house for like a family, a single family, maybe a mother and a child, or father and a child, or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely not a big family home. I don't think you can fit 2 kids in there. You literally can't fit 2 kids in there, or a couple, like a couple that's just starting out. So maybe it'd be for them. And yeah, I was just trying to find, right now I was just trying to find colors that will literally match with mint green, because I wanted the house to be green, but I didn't want like it to be forest green, jade green, or anyone of those bright greens. I felt mint green was the right color choice to choose from. So I did went with mint green, and I was just finding like stone or wood to like really work with that. And yeah, I think in the end I let that color stay. So yeah, I just added a garage there, and now I'm like basically just finding a spot for my green farm or greenhouse farm, and it was really cool. It was a really cool thing to do. Yeah, I enjoyed this build very much because I haven't really done a greenhouse farm before. Although though I didn't put like vegetables and stuff like that on the farm. I just put like some garden pots and stuff like that, and I just let it stay like that because, well, I don't know. I don't know why I left it like that, but that's what I did. I guess like this house was supposed to be a tiny bit. It wasn't supposed to take this long. Like it took almost 3 hours, and at first I just intended it for it to take like maybe an hour and a half. So I kind of got strayed. I kind of strayed away a little bit because, as I said before, I was just trying to build a really tiny house, and then like that would be it. So I ended up building a greenhouse, entire greenhouse farm. I ended up building like an extra bedroom on this house. I ended up doing a garage and like that little thing at the front there. So yeah, it took a little bit more time than it should have, and I ended up putting a pool there. Wasn't initially intending to put a pool there, and then I like did that part near the farm where there was just a lot of grass and a lot of shrubs and bushes and stuff like that. And it's a real okay. So I did more with the backyard than I did with the front yard. No, actually, I think yeah. So I did. I do think that I did a little more with the backyard than the front yard. Even though I did put the fountain in the front yard and those things on the walkway, but I do think the backyard adds a little more detailing into it and stuff like that. And yeah, I did put some settings out there like if you want to sit in the tree and watch the stars or something, or sit and watch people swimming and stuff like that, then yeah, you can be free to do so. Yeah, so well, it's a really tiny house, but then I think it would also be a cool house to live in because yeah, if you're one with nature and you really like farming and stuff like that, then this house is really for you. And yeah, it's a starter house, and it's a really really good starter house because you won't find a starter house in the Sims that has a pool or a farm, greenhouse farm, or that entrance like that fountain garden place at the front. You won't find a certain house like that. So I think this is a really nice house. Um, yeah, regardless of the fact that it's quite tiny, and I literally struggled here for quite a while to like just find a layout that will work for the entire main floor. Like I didn't know how I would like fit a living, a dining, and a kitchen in here. I tried I tried doing something with the round table, but didn't work. And then I thought that maybe I just had a breakfast bar and not a dining, like a literal dining table. But that didn't work either. So yeah, it didn't work either. So that's I got like maybe a square table. I put two chairs there and I put it up against the wall, and then I moved it later on in the build. Like after I'm finished furnishing, I moved it to where the sofas were, and I thought that was a good idea because at first I was thinking that maybe the sliding doors wouldn't be able to open with chairs there, and then they would be able to use a countertop. And I still didn't have a sink yet, so I needed to put a sink on one of those countertops, and then I think maybe the table and the chairs would have gotten in the way of that. So I did move the tables. Yeah, so see, I am moving the tables, and then I did add another chair because yeah. So yeah, it will work for more people, like maybe 3 people or so. And yeah, it did seem a little more functional to me that way. So I did make it let it stay that way. And then I'm in the child's bedroom, which is really really purple. I didn't intend for this like to be any gender specific bedroom, but yeah. So I did realize that I was kind of going overboard a little bit. So I did added like blue wallpaper and some white curtains, and yeah, it kind of like it just some it just kind of dampened the place a little bit, or not dampened, just yeah, it kind of just complemented the colors a little bit more. And yeah, so everything worked out in the end because actually you can say this is a boy's bedroom. Yeah, because after like all the purple, everything just started to went a little bit more masculine and stuff like that. So yeah, I added a grill outdoor and a little chair there. Like that's the best I could have done with that little deck place right there. In this bedroom, I absolutely love the master bedroom. It's like it's big. It's almost the entire floor up here, and yeah, it's just bigger than it's the biggest bed. It's the biggest room in the entire house, and that bathroom. Well, it's not that big of a bathroom, but it works. It can work for 2 people or 3 people. So yeah, I just added a bit of some paintings, and I added a rug and a chair over there so you can sit and enjoy time. I should have added a bookshelf in this room, but because I already put one downstairs, I wasn't really thinking about that much because yeah, so I just added another painting on that wall, and then I moved to the only bathroom in the entire house, and I did wanted to put a bathtub in here along with a shower, so I did that, and then I used like so I was really really fine. I'm struggling to find like a place with sink and toilet and like maybe put a towel rack or something like that along in here just to make it look like a regular bathroom. So anyways, I did find a layout, and I don't know if it'll be functional. I don't really know if it'll be functional. I haven't tested it yet, but I hope so because can't be bothered going and changing right now. So okay, we're doing the garage right now, and it's not a bit much. I just added like a van, and then I added a bit of colors because I thought that maybe this is what most garages look like with the clutters from years and different seasons and stuff like that. So as for the garage, it's just screenshots, and I just want to say please subscribe to my channel, like, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. We'll see you in the next build.